Howdy everybody and welcome back to a brand new video. Now, making money in GTA 5 is actually a lot easier than a lot of people think. Now, a few days ago, I made a video talking about top 5 businesses that you guys must own in GTA 5. But I actually left this business out because this is the best way to make millions in GTA 5. This is not any glitches, this is not nothing, this is a legitimate business and it is actually quite cheap to buy. Now, as you can see, I practically own every single business in GTA 5, and there are some really good businesses, but this business that I'm talking about is not exactly on land. Yes, the business I'm talking about is going to be the submarine or the Kosatka. I mean, this is literally going to cost you 2.5 million, and in the first hour, you can make that 2.5 million back. Now, obviously, one thing I would definitely recommend is going to the Kosatka in either a boat or a plane, a random plane, because going in your oppressor or your Deluxo will instantly blow it up no matter what. I mean, you can't land on top. I mean, it just breaks it. So I'd recommend just going in a random speedboat or just a random plane from the LS airport. Now, to buy this business, what you're going to want to do is go onto the internet on your phone, go over to Warstock Cash and Carry, and it will be the first thing there. Obviously, mine says renovate from 25,000. Kosatka, go on it. Now, you can choose custom colors. Obviously, mine is a bright red. You can choose custom flags. Obviously, I have the English flag because I'm English. You can do a sonar station. You could do guided missiles. You can do a weapon workshop, and you can do vehicles. Obviously, that is going to be the Sparrow. I'm pretty sure you get it if it will cost you a lot more. I think if you was to do all of this, it will cost you up to, I think, 7.5 million. I might be wrong, but if you was to do that, it would definitely be worth getting. But yeah, let's get over there and I'll show you what the Kosatka is actually very good for. Now, as you can see, that is the Kosatka, a massive red machine. I mean, obviously, I wouldn't recommend using an oppressor because it will just destroy as soon as you get inside, but I'm going to do it anyway. One, because I can afford to get it back. Don't fall in the water already, please. Thank you. But there is a couple entrances that you can get into. There are 3, I'm pretty sure. One all the way down here, one in the middle, and one all the way at the front. But what you're going to want to do is enter the Kosatka. Now, once you are in, you are going to want to find your way to the main area. You'll see where you are and what floor you're on. You're going to want to make your way there, and yeah, I'll show you what it looks like. Here is the main room where everything is. That is Pavel, one of the nicest guys you're ever going to meet. A very helpful chap. And that is going to be the main area. Yes, I'm sure you know what the Kosatka is very good for. The Cayo Perico. The best heist in the game. I mean, you can make up to, I think, 1.7 million. There are a lot of different type of stuff you can get. The best being the pink diamond, which is very rare. And the worst being tequila. But obviously, let me show you what you guys have to do. Now, the setup cost will cost you 100,000, which actually isn't that much. Obviously, like me, I can definitely afford it. I'm definitely not going broke. But as you can tell, I've obviously not started this, but the first thing that you're going to want to do is gather intel. This will basically send you over to the Cayo Perico Islands, and you have to search around, and then you have to go to this tower, gather intel, and then I'm pretty sure that is when you find out what your target is, whether that's tequila or that's going to be a pink diamond or all of the other stuff. There's a lot of other stuff, and it kind of varies on how much money you are making. You can obviously steal gold as well, which will make your money go up a lot more. Now, as you can see, there are a lot of stuff here that says infiltration points, escape points, compound entry points, and points of interest. As you can see, the infiltration points is where the start of the map is, the escape points is where you can escape, and obviously all of that stuff. But once you have gathered intel, obviously I'm not going to do it because that will take ages, you're going to have to do a bunch of missions. All of these missions should take up to literally 40 minutes. Their missions are very simple, they're very easy, and they're actually quite enjoyable to do, so I would definitely recommend doing them as soon as you can. It literally takes 45 minutes at max. Now, there are definitely specific ways that you can do it. My way is to always enter through the sewage under the water. I've always done it like that, and obviously there's different weapons that you can do. Obviously, it changes every time, but I would recommend going into the sewage, and then once you have finished the Cayo Perico, I mean, you can watch a tutorial. If you do want me to do a tutorial on how to do the Cayo Perico, let me know in the comments down below. But once you have obviously stole everything, killed all the guards, and escaped, whether you have to actually kill the guards if you don't alert them, I would recommend not alerting them. I would definitely go back into the water and swim as far as you can away. Now, coming over to this thing here, this is a periscope. What this is basically just a telescope, but it's a little bit cooler. As you can see, I can see from outside of my Kosatka. I mean, I can lock on and everything like that. So if anyone's trying to, you know, try to fuck me up, I can see from you can see quite a bit of distance as well. So obviously, if someone's trying to come to you and mess you up, you can obviously see them. And I mean, it's a pretty cool thing to have. Obviously, that is the way to get out of the Kosatka. And then coming over here, you will be able to sit down and actually drive the Kosatka to different locations. Now, there are 12 different locations all around the map. As you can see, it goes all the way up to the top of the map, all the way to the bottom of the map. I mean, I always recommend having it on Vespucci Beach. Obviously, it just determines on where you're going to spawn. Obviously, I spawn in Los Santos. You might spawn all the way in the Sandy Shores. But I would recommend having it on Vespucci Beach. You can drive the submarine by pressing X. You can drive it to wherever you want. So, obviously, if you don't want to risk destroying your cars, you can literally drive it all the way up to shore. As you can see, it is a very, 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 very fast boat. You can go underwater. If you want to go underwater, just hold X or A. It will make noises when you're about to hit the floor, and then hold square to go up, and my personal vehicle has been destroyed. That is brilliant. But yeah, it's a very, very cool thing to have. I mean, it will set you back $2.5 million to get it normally, but obviously after all the renovations, it might cost up to $7.5 million. The Cayo Perico is a heist that you guys can do. Obviously, I would recommend doing it with 4 people or even 2 people. There is a glitch that you can do where you close the game right before you get the money. Again, if you want me to show you that, I can. But if you guys enjoyed the video, please do leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And without further ado, I'll see you in the next one. Take care.